Meet Ron Josol. At just 8 years old, Ron discovered what would become his destiny when he sneakily tuned into Eddie Murphy's 1983 Delirious show and experienced love at first laugh.
My brother got it from one of his older friends, and we watched him just laughing like, you're it's late at night, your parents, because it's all dirty. Every student in school was doing jokes on Eddie Murphy.
Today, the Filipino-Canadian stand-up is one of Canada's comedic treasures.
The teacher's like, so where are you from? Canada!
His journey has seen its fair share of accolades, from winning the Just for Laughs competition in Ontario in 1998 to being nominated for Best Male Comedian in Canada in 2011. Born to immigrant Filipino parents in Toronto, Ron's unique perspective and connection with local cultures make him a standout in the world of stand-up. In fact, he credits his dad as his first comedy guru.
So my dad was always a funny person, and he always made light of things that were very serious. Seeing my dad as an example of doing that, it definitely changed the way I approach life, and which is more with a smile rather than a growl. Topics could be very confrontational, but because I have the natural sense of humor to make everything lighter, it now looks like, a Family Guy cartoon on stage, because you don't notice the seriousness of the topic because I'm making very light and almost cartoonish reactions towards life.
Ron remembers being booed off the stage at his first ever gig in Toronto. But instead of giving up, he pushed on. Eventually, comedy star Russell Peters took him under his wing.
And he would take me on the road with him. He wasn't famous, but he would take me on the road with him for a year before he introduced me to the big comedy club in Canada. He goes, you can't go in there yet. The competition's too fierce. I want you to come in hard.
Ron slowly crafted his style, seamlessly weaving together Asian experiences and day-to-day insights on life, culture, and the absurdities of the modern world.
And so I want the audience to have their mind blown with the stuff I tell them too. Did you know this happened? My comedy is kind of like that kid that comes in from recess and goes, guys, you know what just happened outside? Like, that's me. The kid that tells everybody the story that's exaggerated but comes from truth. I lie a lot. Yeah, but comedy is about exaggerating the truth.
Ron also makes it a point to understand the local culture of his audiences thoroughly before performing his set. And now, he brings his Round the World global tour to Kuala Lumpur on March 16, promising more than just rollicking fun.
Outside of the funny, I'm going to drop some gems. You'll learn something. You're going to see a POV of a person that travels the world that you've never seen before. I'll give you stories and give you insight on things you've never seen and can't believe happened. That's the interesting part. By the way, you'll laugh at this too.
And that was Ron Josol. To learn more about the comedian, check out the full article by logging onto FMT and following us here.